All right, everybody. How's it going today? Hey, Zero, good to see you as usual. First person, love it. I love it. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the day off. Hope you got the day off today. Um, since I know there are some idiots out there who don't want to celebrate this holiday. And of course, there's also people that aren't in America and it's not a holiday. So we are playing House of Tesla first off. We're going to be trying hopefully a couple of different games. Depends on how long House of Tesla takes or how long it takes me to rage quit it. Um, this is a brain teaser kind of puzzle indie game. And I have no idea what to really expect other than to be thoroughly frustrated. But I'm going in this expecting to be frustrated and confused by puzzles. So I will do my best to be patient. All right, let's see here. We got to read the comment by the player character at the bottom of the screen. After that, right-click anywhere on the screen or left-click on the check mark to continue. All right, where am I? What happened? I don't remember anything at all. Oh, am I supposed to be Nikola Tesla with amnesia? All right, hold down left mouse to look around. All right, so this is kind of like Myst, where you just kind of look around the room. It's so dark here. I should turn on some lights. Zoom in. Okay. Seems electricity is not working. I need to find another light source. The clock is also broken. Have you guys noticed that? It is broken at exactly 2:29. Interesting. So whatever happened at 2:29 in the morning. To zoom in, double click the gas lamp. Oh yeah, this plays just like Myst. Pull the lever in the direction of the arrow. And that. I left click, I don't hold. Okay. Valve handle. Now I'd click and drag. I understand. Give me some gaslight. We're gonna gaslight ourselves. Oh yeah. I think the massive door is our only way out of this room. Yeah, who builds a vault door and makes that the only exit? I mean, besides in a vault. Um, but this is not a vault. Left click to see the plan on the table. Let's see it. I poured my hard work, my soul, and JP Morgan's money into this project for years. It was supposed to be a revolution, a grand display of how human ingenuity can better the lives of common folk. Free energy for everyone. Alas. Well, there's no reason to dwell on this failure. It's just a setback. All that was great all that was great in the past was ridiculed, condemned, combated, suppressed, only to emerge all the more powerfully, all the more triumphantly from the struggle. In a few years, I'll look back at these moments with a smile. I need to take a few last things with me and shut down power. I still remember the fire that destroyed my lab in New York in 1895. I hope to return here soon and continue my experiments. Yeah, so if people didn't know about Nikola Tesla, he actually was trying to create free electricity for everyone in America. He was building a massive tower. It was like a big experiment, and it wasn't entirely a failure. It wasn't a success either. It was still in its experimental stages when Edison basically did everything in his power and was able to successfully fuck over Tesla and prevent him from completing this. Because if Tesla managed to bring free power to America, then Edison could no longer make money. And he didn't like that. So he screwed Tesla over. Click the button. Let's see. Click the back button to close the loan. You can also right click. Okay. All right. Okay. Just learning what. No, I don't want to quit. Let's resume. I assume this is the hints option. I don't want to. I don't want a hint, so I'm not going to click this just in case that's a hint. But let's look around. So let's look at this door. All right, I can't flick that lever. I can't do anything to this door right now. Anything in my pockets? No? All right. Well, let's take a closer look, actually. Okay, there's definitely nothing in there. Can I open you? Maybe I need a key. What's down here? Okay, that focuses on the key. Is there anything here I can grab? No. What about down there? Can I? No. All right. I can't go into those drawers. Can I go up here? Nope. Looks like. What is this called? I used to know what this was called. The little rolling desk cover thing. My parents had one at their house growing up. Their house, our house, where I lived. My childhood home. I guess it was their house, not mine. But yeah, I had one of those, but I cannot remember what they're called. Rolodeck? No, that's Rolodesk. Wait, no, that's those little things. Doesn't matter. It's antiquated technology. Now, there's definitely a puzzle right here, but we'll take a look at that in a second. I know this little contraption on the right is an obvious attraction point for me, but I don't like to start with the obvious stuff. I like to try to start with the weird, with the not so obvious. Like, what is this? All right, I can't zoom in on this at all. Oh wow, there's blasted a big old hole in my roof with my Tesla coil. Okay, here's a key. Found mechanical key. All right. An object marked with a cogwheel symbol needs to be adjusted in the inventory before it can be used. Click the item in the inventory. Okay. Now let's click that. Pull the key apart in the direction of the arrow. Now rotate the key in the direction of the arrow. Oh, interesting. The key was in P was ah. So the key itself was like a little mini puzzle. That's kind of cool. Key. Oh man, Jack London's Call of the Wild was just published. That's funny. Prometheus. That's an appropriate story. The god who brings fire to man and is punished for it. Tesla's flashes startling, but he won't tell you what he's trying for at Wardenclyffe. Was Wardenclyffe? I don't remember where Wardenclyffe was. Is Wardenclyffe in Oh, Wardenclyffe's in New York. Okay, that's right. Yeah. He hasn't gone to Colorado Springs yet, I don't think at this point. Yeah, I know a little bit about Tesla. Just enough to be annoying, not enough to be accurate. I do know he eventually moved to Colorado Springs and provided electricity to the entire city. In fact, Colorado Springs was one of the first cities in America that was fully electrified, and it was because of Tesla. All right, I'm going to read this real quick, but I'm going to read it to myself, so because that'll be a little faster. Because there could be clues in here, you know? Interesting. All right, so he's got a. It's basically just talking about his setup and how he's dug a giant hole basically in the ground and put towers and poles in there. That's interesting. There could be some stuff that's useful in these little side articles, but I'm not gonna read them right now. Okay, let's see if the key is good for this. Yeah. Woohoo! What do we got here? A wooden rod. Don't know what I was expecting. What's this? Ooh. Okay. Okay, we got another little puzzle here. Okay, apparently I don't have streamer mode turned on Discord. Hold on, let me fix that. So that I don't get annoying little alerts. There we go. Streamer mode is on. Okay, so I've got to do something here. I highly doubt this wooden rod is going to be useful for this. So let's back up, and now let's go ahead and take a look at this very obvious puzzle over here. All right, what have we got? Okay, that's locked. Okay, if I spin that, that generates some electricity. But it's not connected to any. What's this? Tesla coil, or it's a little power coil. Huh. Okay. Let's see if I can put this wooden rod anywhere. Okay, nope, I can't do anything there. So, what am I missing? Hmm. First puzzle, and I'm already stuck. It's okay. I'll figure it. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Right there. Yeah. You go here. There we go. Now let's do some turning. No, let's loosen this. And then gimme. Gimme. Okay, we found a coil wire rod. Cool. Now let's go back here. Go here. I don't know what this plus means. Does this mean I have to do something? No, it doesn't. I think this goes here. This goes here. And this goes there. Let's go somewhere here. Hey, Trippy Alchemist, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're playing House of Tesla so that we can prove how smart we are. Not very smart. Okay, well, it seems like that coil should plug in on the side there, but apparently it doesn't. So let's see if we can figure out where else it goes. Maybe it goes here? Nope. Nope, 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 not there. So I'm in the very first room. I just started playing. I'm apparently playing as Nikola Tesla, and I blew myself up, and I have amnesia, and now I'm trapped in my own in a room. Of course, I could theoretically escape by just breaking the glass here and getting out, but so I'm not like I'm gonna die trapped. But ooh, what's this? Nothing I can. Oh, what, over here? Maybe no. Nothing useful here. I've already read that. Wait, what's this? Okay, it's the same thing. I think this is the very end. When I finally reach a point where I can open the door, I'll be able to come here and flip this lever. But I'm not there yet. Don't think there's anything here for me yet. Yeah, I didn't think this went here. Let's see. No. Can I look at this closer? No. I need to connect something there. Make sure I didn't miss something like in the rafters or whatever. Huh, it's probably this. I just have to figure out what. Not a lot of control options in the demo. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, it's definitely not simple. I mean, really, what does this plus mean? Maybe. What kind of combination are you thinking of, Alchemist? Yeah, yeah, exactly. What about, okay. Let's see if there's some hints at the workbench. I can't get closer. That just takes me there. I don't need that. Hmm. All right, I'm going to push this button. Have you noticed the asymmetrical iron fitting below the previously covered desk? Okay, we're going to close that. So apparently whatever I'm looking for is here. The asymmetrical iron. I mean, I have noticed this. Ahaha. Here we go. Here we go. We're getting somewhere. Ah, there it is. I did not notice that asymmetrical fitting. Hold on. Let me back up a little bit so I can see. Oh, that was subtle. That was subtle. I missed that. I'm going to need to keep a better eye out. Okay, we've got a puzzle. Ah, crap. This goes over there. There we go. Ooh, Tesla coil. Cool. Object marked with a plus symbol has a second part. Oh, that's what the plus symbol is. Ah, see, I hadn't gotten to it yet on the tutorial. There we go. I was wondering what it was. These combine, just like you thought. Just like you thought, Alchemist. So let's combine these together. There we go. Now I've got a proper coil. Lock that in. Nice little tiny Tesla coil. Why do I keep doing that? I hit escape to back out, which is just muscle memory habit, and the game definitely doesn't like that. So I got to stop doing that. Tesla coil. Sweet. Yes. Okay, what did that do? You can predict the future. Yeah. I knew something went there. All right, let's spin this again. There we go. That gives that power, which unlocks that. See, we're getting here. We're getting here. And now I can open this. Ooh, left click the strange aura to examine it. What? Oh, I'm getting a memory. Okay, left click the plan on the table. I shall. Remote space wireless power transmitter. Okay, there's the receiver. Power, coils. Okay. Unfinished prototype. Early wireless power. Something we still haven't cracked even with modern tech. Not completely, anyway. We've got a little bit of wireless power, but it's not as good as it could be. Okay, I don't know what the gear icon means. I'm going to have to assume that we just haven't gotten there yet. I mean, I need to put the bulb in. Why can't I install the bulb? Hold on. Interesting. It won't let me come out of here. So whatever I need to do it right here. I can't back out any further. All right, let's figure it out. Probably has something to do with whatever this gear icon means. And I mean, clearly I need to put these two things together, but it's the plus icon that allows you to do that. So what am I doing wrong? Do I need to disassemble this thing? The bottom right button? Nothing. I think it's the dialogue button. Like dialogue stuff appears down here. Ah, there we go. Hold on. The gear icon means I have to change things on it. I have to wiggle it around and do things. Okay, that's really cool. What happened? Was it part of my memory? A hallucination? Or something else entirely? I need to know more. But first, I need to get out of here. Found the prototype. Left click the icon to activate the prototype. You can use the same icon to deactivate it. All right. The prototype seems to be in working order. I could try using it to get out of this room. The prototype allows you to detect electrical currents. It also highlights special places with high electromagnetic potential to unlock advanced features of the device. Seek these places where all the lines and particles converge and double click to move there. All right. From this spot, you can wirelessly transmit an electrical charge between nodes. Left click and drag from one node to another to establish a link between them. Uh, how? Left click, drag, click, drag. There it goes. No, I don't want to go over here, guys. I really don't. I want to go over here. Okay. You know, when it tells you turn this on and you can see like electric currents and where they converge, that's a special spot. And then you can clearly see shit converging right here, and it doesn't let you go there. That's annoying. I can very clearly see that this spot, whatever it is right here, is special. Let me go there. At this exact moment, I do not care about opening the door. I want to go here. Why won't it let me go there? All right. Ew. Interesting. Oh, this is going to be an interesting challenge. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely mimicking the play style of like old school puzzle games. Like if you played Riven or stuff like something like that, it's like that click to move old school play style from the 90s. Um Back when people were programming a lot of stuff on Apple computers, like old Apple computers. Back when Apple was all about open source instead of being shut down and being just them. Okay. Let's see here. We need. Yeah, exactly. You can do more and it's okay. I agree. I agree. All right. So this is the one that's supposed to be here. But the moment I start to do some of the others, okay, so we have to figure out what kind of combo we can get so that when everything turns, it turns them properly. So this is going to take a minute. Um, All right, and that one is the one that's number 2. So these two are now correct. Okay. Here comes the hard part. Getting that third one in line with all of them. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so black line at the top going all the way down to the third. So let's find that. Black at the top going all the way down. There it is. Oh, whoa, I just accidentally did it. Hey, that works. I got it. Hey, we are out of the room. Okay, I don't want to leave the room though, guys. See, this is exactly why I didn't want to open the door before I found whatever secret bullshit this thing wanted. Because it's now forcing me to leave the room. So if there is some sort of special power-up secret for this, I just locked myself out of it. And that's kind of annoying. Hopefully there's nothing there and I'm just being crazy. I really, really hope. That was it? Wait, that was it? The demo was literally just the tutorial? I mean, all right. um I was expecting a little bit more than this. Um but there we go. Okay. One demo done. That was fun. It was enjoyable. I liked the puzzles. The puzzles were fun. The puzzles were good. It was a good nostalgia trip. I definitely want to play more of it. So it did that job. Um yeah, it gives off mist vibes. It's good. I like that. I wish it was longer. I wish the demo was longer. Like I wish like that was only one real puzzle. I wish that the demo gave us like 2 puzzle rooms or maybe 3 puzzle rooms. Um, I would have been more satisfied with the demo that way. But just from what I have played, I do want to play more. So don't forget to drink water, guys. Hydrate. All right, well, that was House of Tesla. I'm glad I did this one first. It only took me a half an hour, and I was going slow. Um, so next, give me a minute, and I'm gonna get set up, and we will do Cairn, which is the next demo I wanted to try out. Controller recommended. All right, let's grab the controller. One thing that's starting to bug me, if anyone can figure out how to fix this, let me know. My controller, you see how, wait, hold on. Yeah, see right here how it's starting to like come up in the back? Um, I hate it. It messes with my grip, but I can't get it all pushed back in. I haven't been able to figure it out. I have never played anything else from those devs before. I don't even know. Do those devs have other stuff? Was House of Da Vinci something to them? What's the dev company? All right, hold on. House of Tesla developers. Blue Brain Games. All right, what else has Blue Brain Games done? Blue Brain Games. What else have you guys done? House of Da Vinci, huh? So that's one of their other. So they've got a puzzle series called House of Da Vinci. Probably, the same basic stuff, just medieval themed instead of modern. Very positive reviews on Steam. Came out in 2017. $20 though. Well, I suppose isn't bad. That's an affordable thing. But $54 for the bundle of all, what, three of them? All right, not bad. I have not tried taking the shell of the controller apart. I have no. I get paranoid that if I take the shell apart or try to pry the shell apart, I'm gonna break the clips that hold it in place, and then I'll never get it back together. So I have not tried. Yeah, and I don't have any tools for that like that. So super glue is my best friend. Yeah, I do have super glue because it's getting worse. All right. I can adjust my camera axis. Normally I do an inverted camera for my vertical, so let's see. That should be good. Just check on the settings. Perfect. Let's try out Cairn, a game where you climb mountains. Well, the others are locked. So let's see here. Easy. Let's see. Explore mode. Story's on. Assist is on. Survival's easy. Okay. Permadeath is off. This version, the assist mode isn't available. And in the free solo, permadeath. Okay. And no pittance. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know when or how I got started on using the inverted Y, but that's how I trained myself too. And now it's something I just have to have. If a game doesn't offer a Y inversion and its control is not the way my muscle memory works, I can't play it. A mountain is calling, but every great climber needs a warm up. Reach the highest holds on walls 1 to 3 to learn the basics. Okay. Start climbing. Oh, interesting. Each limb is done on its own. All right. Cool. Simple enough. Let's try the more complicated one. Can I run? No, I just walk. On the original Xbox, I had a controller that could switch inverted on its own, so when I played with friends, I didn't need to change it in the game settings. Yeah, that was nice. Thanks, Trippy. Have a good one, man. Yeah, like basically my thing with Y is I know that when I want when I push down or pull down on the camera, I want my camera to go down. And when I do up, I want the camera to go up. And I know that in normal, that's not what happens. You do up and your camera goes down. You do down and your camera goes up. And that drives me nuts. There and there, there. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, crap. I'll go there. And you. Nope. Go there. Why do I have to cancel my last action? Why was it telling me to cancel? I think I was doing just fine, thank you very much. Maybe I wasn't. It's interesting that you don't necessarily have to place. See, like this hand, I can just kind of place it on the wall here and use it as a brace, which is interesting. Boom. Yeah, I was doing just fine. Finished wall 2. Let's go to wall 3. Ew, hey, you're coming with a little rope. Okay. Oh, now we have to look at, okay. You can see that this wall is a little bit different. Okay, okay, okay. I can put my foot there. I think I can even put my foot there. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, oh, but I slide. Interesting. I have a stamina. Where's my stamina? I don't even see a stamina bar. Okay. So, okay, stretch. With 1 foot held high, pushed, keep L pushed upwards so that Ava stretches and has more and reaches more distant holds. You can repeat this gesture and Ava won't stretch her arms. Won't stretch if her arms and legs are already too tense. Okay. I'm just watching the ghost, seeing what it's doing. There. Okay. There's a ledge there. There's a ledge there. And grab there. No. You're gonna have to get a little bit there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's stretch. That there. This is surprisingly challenging. Or not, I wouldn't say challenging, it just requires a lot of focus. RT and L to rappel down. One last tip. The game automatically selects the best limb for you to move based on the weight supported by each of them and Ava's posture. We recommend to play with automatic selection for smoother, more natural gameplay. However, you can activate manual limb selection at any time in the gameplay settings. I think I'm good with the automatic one for now. All right, that's it for the basics. Time to tackle the first play. So let's try this. Let's see what it's like. Oh, I have to actually walk. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Icarus, I wasn't entirely sure if this was going to be the game for me. But I wanted to try it because you never know when you get a game that's like really unique in a general concept, and this one is climb the mountain. And it's trying to realistically simulate mountain climbing. So I have to assume that the game devs are actual mountain climbers or are consulting with actual mountain climbers. Um, and I was like, well, let's see. That might be fun. This might be super boring. But who knows? Okay. And see, this time I don't have anything. Okay, so let's actually stop and let's assess this because we have to figure out where the right spot is to start the climb. And it's not necessarily right in the center, Like there's a lot of good footholds here. So why don't we start right here? But you never know. You further up you get, the harder it's going to get. Because, like, if I start here, I'm eventually going to have to move to my right a bit. Let's do it. Okay. So you got to read the mountain while you're doing this. And, rock all looks the same. Okay. I have a limited amount of pittance. When I plant a pitten, I can go off belay in a resting position to be able to recover my stamina and be able to open my backpack. Okay. So let's just do that real quick. Especially since I can't see my stamina, which, you know, kind of sucks. Um, but at least I can rest for a minute. All right, I still got to move more to the right to get up to that cliff part. So let's start climbing again. And we're going to start making our way to the right. Ooh, why am I struggling? Must have been my stamina. Okay. All right, I'm putting two. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. Okay. We're going to rest for a second. And we're going to ascend the rope. Now let's belay for a second. Off belay. All right, we're resting. We're resting. All right, let's start climbing again. Wait, let's off belay. There we go. Stamina refilled. Hey, Delete Warrior, how you doing today? Okay. So let's see here. We're gonna grab here. My foot there. We're gonna go there. There we go. There we go. Okay, gonna rest for a second, recover some stamina. All right, where the, oh, I am almost there. I am almost there. Nope, nope, nope. That was wrong. Okay, okay. This is Cairn, a game where you climb mountains. I am stuck. Shit, shit. God, my feet are in really awkward spots. There we go. Come on, you're almost there. You're almost there. Just keep going. Come on, you got this. You got this. Oh, I got it. Okay. Oh, come on, get up. Why aren't you getting up? Okay. Woo. We made it. Outside of the climbing gym, serious injuries can be fatal. Find a whatever that means. Bivouac? Never heard that word before. Something site and pitch your tent to save your progress. You'll be able to resume from this point if you die. Your progress will be automatically saved. All right. Save. Okay, so I've got like an inventory of stuff. I actually have to eat. Wow, this has survival game elements to it. You have to eat and drink and deal with weather. That's kind of cool. Heard this stuff is really strong for emergencies only. Yeah, so it's like if I'm in the middle of a big climb and I need a better grip, I can take this while I'm belaying or while I'm off belay. Bivouac, that's how it's pronounced? Okay, bivouac. Interesting. I've never heard that word before. All right, I don't need to eat or drink right now, so we're good. I got plenty of food and water. Can sleep, get out. I can do pitten repair. My repair, okay, I think my pittons are fine. Bivouac is a camp without cover. Interesting. Learn something new every day. The more you know. I have an incoming call. Okay. Thanks for the pep talk, Chris. Okay, map of Tenzin. This mountain's called Tenzin? All right. Tenzin Gyatso, the Dalai Lama. Is this another save spot? I'm like so close to the other one? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, we'll save. I wonder if I wonder if I can use these vines. Plan your route and find the best path. You can observe the wall from a distance with LB. In remote view, press Y to review your path. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Interesting. Game's very pretty. All right. I want to see if I can climb using these vines. Okay. Apparently not. Or at least I can't get to them yet. So, oh. Did you see me? I was like, that's funny. For a second there, I thought I died. Let's take this route. Let's see if this gives us a better result. Nope. Right off the bat. I'm about to fall. Plunk. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's try here. Let's go back to this spot. I mean, this looks like the best spot to get up. There's plenty of handholds. There's lots of ways to move about. It should be easy enough if I can just figure it out. Look at my feet. My feet have blood on them. Oh, I fell again. Dang it. This is hard. This game's a lot harder than it looks. I'm almost there. Here we go. There we go. Finally. Oh. Wow, I only nearly got myself killed in the process. Let's see if there's a campsite, because I'm clearly going to need it. Really? I have to climb that? Wow. That was unnecessary. Oh, look, little cairns. Just like the name of the game. Oh, we've seen the game's name. Let's roll the credits. Ooh, what's this? Nettle. Oh, so you can find things on your climb. All right. All right. And this is going to be our best bet right here. Lots of handholds, plenty of space. Oh, shit. I tried to rest my stamina and she just went. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in a couple seconds, guys. Okay, well, that was a fun death. Let's try that again, shall we? And I am at the bottom. All right. Let's climb right here. This looks like it has a few more footholds than the last spot that we tried. So let's start here instead. Maybe we can have an easier ascent on the first part. Okay. Got somewhere I can actually rest for a second. Nope, nope, this isn't going to work. I'm about to fall. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. There's nothing close. There's nothing close. Oh, wait. A little bit. Maybe there? There. Let's rest my stamina. Okay, we're in a good resting spot. Let's get a couple rests in. And we can go there and then there. That was not where I wanted to put my foot. There we go. That's where I wanted to put my foot. No! Oh, I was so close. Nope, 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 nope. My legs are giving out. My hands are giving out. Just get there. Okay, okay, okay. Which hand have I got? I got that hand. You need to go there. Let's rest a little bit. We're in a good resting spot. Now we just got to make it that final little bit. We are so close. Here, here, there. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're almost up to the top. Oh god, we almost fell right at the top. Okay, we made it. We made it. Now we just got to get up the next set. I was so close last time. This is silly. I don't see why you should have to climb right here. You should be okay. You don't have to climb. It's just the game's weird. All right. Okay. Let's see here. I believe we climbed up in this spot because there's plenty of, no, maybe not. Maybe. Yeah, I think that actually was where we climbed. See, this is where I just want a Shiga wire cable like I've got in Dune, and I can just blast the very top and fly up, essentially. That would completely defeat the purpose of this game. All right, let's do this. Cover a little stamina while I can, while it's easier. Right. Cover more stamina. Not going to make the same mistake we made last time. We'll make whole new mistakes this time. We're moving left. Oh boy, this is bad. Get your feet in the right spots. Get your feet in the right spots. You're almost there. You're almost there. Oh, I made it. I was about to run out of stamina. Oh, I made it though. All right. Oh, this is going to be the hard part. We got a real mountain part to climb now. Oh, good. We've got a cairn thing or a bivouac or whatever they're called. Okay. Let's see here. Let's open my bag. Let's take a pill. Have some water. Eat some food. There's a lot of options over there. That area is really rocked up. Got a lot of spots, but at the same time, this one also has a lot of spots and there's a ledge. But over there on the right, there's a slightly higher ledge. There's two ledges. Ledges are good. Ledges get let me rest. I'm thinking I might go on the right and do the two ledges path. Okay, let's give this a try. Did I just fall off? I did. Can rest here. How close am I to the ledge? Not very. How do I put a pin in? It won't let me. It won't let me put a belaying pin in yet. Okay, this has an even distribution of weight. Let's recover some stamina. And the ledge is just there. We're close. We're close. Let's go. The stamina. I definitely had wondered when I saw the demo for, or not the demo, when I saw the trailer for this, was how are they going to make mountain climbing fun? And I have to admit, I'm kind of having fun here. It's hard. It's definitely hard. But there's the ledge. I just need to get to it. No! Oh, so close. It's getting on till night. I think it's time I go back. I just walk back to my camp and rest for the evening and heal. Oh, man. I was so close to the ledge. I was going to camp on the ledge and everything was going to be fine. Okay. Yeah, you're pretty wounded. So let's see here. Let's have some pills to heal. Drink some water. I got completely wrecked on that drop. Yeah. And then we are going to sleep. Wait, it's sunset. I didn't want to sleep till sunset. I wanted to sleep till morning. All right. It's morning. Let's get up, have some breakfast. Ooh, chalk. Yeah, let's do some chalk. What did I just do? No, 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 stop. You're going to kill my buff that I just gave myself. Oh my god, I think I just completely wasted my freaking buff. Character looks like Tim Curry. That's funny. All right, let's try this again. Quick rest. We're getting close. We're getting close. Oh, I slid. Paint. Right there. Which foot? It's that foot. Okay. Do another quick rest. Why? Why? Rest. There's the ledge. We're almost there. Just got to figure out how to get to it. Oh, and I'm done for. Oh. Ah. This game is hard. This game is actually really, really hard. Especially for someone who knows nothing about mountain climbing. This game's definitely a challenge. Although I will admit, as I'm starting to reach a point where I'm not having fun anymore. Because like I have any of my regular viewers who watch me a lot will know I despise roguelikes. And this is starting to feel like a roguelike where you just have to go, fail, figure out what you did wrong, do it again, and keep doing it until you get to the top of the mountain. And that's not my preference for gameplay. I don't like doing the same thing over and over again and beating my head against a wall. So, since I'm starting to get to that point where I keep falling off of the mountain and I have to try it again, and I fall and I try it again and again and again, that's fun for some people. That's not fun for me. So, I'm honestly I'm at the point now where I'm about to stop. I think this was a fun game. I had a feeling this wasn't going to be the game for me, but I wanted to try it just because it was so unique looking. I wanted to see what it was actually like, and unique games can definitely surprise me sometimes, and you know you end up pulling off something really amazing. But this for me is not that. Um, that being said, from a gameplay element, there's nothing wrong with this game. I like the graphics. It's got that kind of Borderlands kind of graphic style. Um, the story's interesting. You know, obviously climb the mountain. If mountain climbing is something that you have a passion for, or you know that sort of thing in real life, I can absolutely see how this game would be a ton of fun. The mechanics are really interesting, having to control and move each foot and hand and find the exact spot. Seeing my legs and arms wobble because of how my weight was distributed, that was really cool too. I really enjoyed that. Um, so yeah, if you want to try this game out to see if it's something for you, there is a demo. Like this is the demo. It's free. You can give it a shot for yourself, see if it's something you're into. Because I have no complaints about this game from a general gameplay and mechanical standpoint. It's just not my personal preference for a style of game. Um, so yeah, this was fun. I'm glad I tried it. I'm not gonna keep playing it. But give me 1 second because I hear there are some cool free games on Steam. Um, interesting. Okay. Sorry, I just got an interesting text message that has nothing to do with anything we're doing right now. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a quick 10-minute break, and then we're going to try something else. So give me a few minutes, and I will be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I am running over to Steam real quick. Let's see here. Let me turn on display capture. Why is it all off to the right? That's weird. Anyway, I recently was told about a game called Equinox that was supposed to be free. Yeah, here we go. Let's give this game a try. This is apparently a platformer where it says the moon has shattered, plunged into darkness. The world looks to an unlikely hero, a tiny yet tenacious bunny. So this looks kind of interesting. It's already been added. It's in my Steam library. Let me play it. Oh, Cairn's still running. I should probably log out of Cairn. All right, quit game. And then we've got Equinox. My microphone back? Okay, my microphone's back. Sorry about that, guys. My microphone died. So this game's called Equinox because I have no idea where my microphone died. Your little bunny. Graphics are simple, straightforward. Very cute. It's pretty easy platforming. I mean, admittedly, this is level 1. So maybe it'll get harder. This is definitely a game that speedrunners would probably enjoy. Especially since you can play this game with only one hand. Volpecula the fox. Hello. Foxes eat bunnies. Okay, so that is doing damage to me. Okay. Ow. Okay. I have no idea if I'm successfully beating him or not. I think I am because I'm slowly knocking out each one of these lights on his like little constellation. There we go. This game's really cute. This is really cute. Bunny feels their body infused with the speed of the moon. They have learned the dash ability. Ooh, okay. Use the spacebar while moving to dash. Okay. All right, I've gained a new key. Okay, can I dash in the air? I can. I am undoubtedly going to use that feature. Yep. Oh, yeah. These nice long jumps. Oh, I forgot to jump that time. I almost killed myself. Oh, there's the piece of the moon down below. I just got to get to it. Got it. The bunny collects a moon shard. Yeah, I do. Oh, I lost a hit point. Lupus the wolf. Oh, okay, okay. I have to jump on top. Ow. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, this one's actually harder. Oh, that's not very fair. All right, wait for his attack. Oh, that sucks. It bounced me right into it. You definitely got to be a little careful. Oh, okay. It says very specific hitboxes. Okay, it got harder. This game got harder. I appreciate that. Game got harder. Oh, come off it. Got it. Far too scary. It's cute. This game's cute. It's easy. That's one thing. It's just a very simple, basic platformer. The graphics aren't insane. The story is kind of childish. It's kind of like a nursery rhyme, you know? Like this seems like the kind of game that you'd give to some kids, and they would like play it for hours and hours and hours, and then they'd spend like the rest of their day pretending that they're the bunny themselves, you know? Like I would absolutely give this game to my niece and nephew who are like around 9, 7 to 9, somewhere around there. I don't remember how old they are. I'm a bad uncle. Um, but yeah, I think that this would be good. This game is definitely better for kids, I think. I've learned the double jump ability. Cool. Use the up arrow twice. All right. That makes sense. Well, I'm just going to use this double jump to jump over everything. Double jump feels kind of like cheat mode. This level just got super simple. I collected my moon shard. Oh, wow, wow, wow. I just took 2 points of damage right off the bat right there. Can I get up there? Nope. So what do we think the next boss is going to be? It's going to be another predator animal, I'm sure. The bear, maybe? Wow, that was very specific. I hit I jumped on the little guys there, but I hit like the very edge of him, and that apparently, oh. All right, I'm learning a few things about this platformer. Apparently hitting the edge of these little floaty guys is not good. You take damage. You got to hit them on the center. Did the map change when I died? I feel like I have a different pattern. Maybe I'm wrong. No, this is definitely a different pattern. Interesting, interesting. So you get different layouts. That's kind of cool. Hey Lynn, this is Equinox. It is actually a free game that is available on it's a free game that is available on Steam right now. Now you play as a bunny trying to restore the moon. And it's just a little cute little platformer. The controls are very, very basic. Like I'm playing this game with one hand. All right, let's see what boss we got for this level. Yep, the bear, just like I thought. Really? Oh, I'm in the middle of him. I'm dead. Very, very specific hitboxes. I got lucky there. Nope, didn't get. Oh, and then I just took 2 hits in a row. Yeah, there I got stuck. There's nothing I could do there. The game has a little bit of jank to it. Um, like your hitbox is huge, and the enemy hitboxes are, especially the bosses. The boss hitboxes are really small, and you could very easily get thrown into a boss attack. If it spawns in an awkward way. Yeah. I think probably the bosses are the worst part of this game. They're a little janky. See? Like I couldn't even move at that point because I was still stuck from the animations that happen when you take damage. And I just kept getting hit over and over again. Got him. That's not true. That is not true. Violence can be right. And that is a bad lesson to teach people. That violence doesn't solve things because violence does solve things. You look throughout the entire history of humanity, violence solves stuff all the time. So that that's a bad lesson to teach kids. In fact, actually, I was just thinking about this. I had a friend send me a text message um, earlier. Especially, I think this is appropriate since today is Juneteenth. Um, I'm going to read this little line from you guys. It says, "There is no if there is no struggle, there is no progress. Those who profess to favor freedom and yet deprecate agitation are men who want crops without plowing the ground. They want rain without thunder and lightning. They want the ocean without the awful roar of its many waters. This struggle may be a moral one or it may be a physical one, and it may be both moral and physical, but it must be a struggle. Power concedes nothing without a demand. It never did, and it never will." Frederick Douglass, 1857. And that's something, especially today, is something we should remember. Power never gives up power without struggle. And in today's political climate, especially in America, that's something we all need to keep in mind. We are going to have to fight in some way. I've learned how to double dash. Cool. Space bar immediately after dashing to double dash. Okay. We need 2 more shards. All right, got my other moon shard. Lexa moon shard. I'm only missing 1 more. Wouldn't want to take 1 hit point of damage and die right at the very end there. What's our final boss? Oh, the eagle. Okay. I'm glad that I get all my health back when the boss fight starts. That's a nice little feature. I was about to say, how is this boss the easy boss? But I just took 2 points of damage in rapid succession, so, you know. And, oh man, an attack spawned right on me as I hit him. Jank. What? I got thrown off. Oh, that's gonna, yeah. I knew that was gonna happen. I got completely stuck. What's happening? I've like lost my ability to jump. That was really weird. Like my character suddenly couldn't jump at a normal height. And there we go. I've got my pieces of the moon. The audio in this game is a little weird too. Like there's someone reading the voice right now, but the music is overriding the dialogue. It's like they didn't quite balance their audio properly. Oh, so it's the Eagle's fault that the moon exploded. Greedy, greedy eagle. It's because the power belongs to the bunny. Fox, wolf, bear, and eagle. It's definitely all rhymey poetry in a game, which is fun. I appreciate that, but it definitely makes it feel more childish. So this definitely feels like a kid's game. In fact, it was actually really, really easy. I mean, like what? I beat it in half an hour, something like that. So definitely a game for kids, but a fun game for kids. This is getting all janky and it's starting over and over again and replaying. Oh man, come on, game. What's going on here? It's like everything's getting cut out. The audio's not completing. It's repeating itself. All right, I'm just gonna read it. Ever so gently, the bunny held up each fragment as watched as they floated one by one toward the sky. The shards spun and twirled around each another, rising above the little bunny, above the old evergreen trees and the vast castle towers. The bright light flashed through the sky, and as the bunny looked upwards, they saw the moon had returned above. See, game, that's not that hard. Just read it. And it would for years to come. Yay, we saved the moon. Is that bunny wearing a crown? All right, and that was Equinox. That is a free game, basic platformer, available on Steam right now. So it was cute. I enjoyed it. It definitely is not hard. You can beat it in half an hour. But it definitely was a cute little game. I enjoyed playing that one. So All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take about an hour or so break here. I'm going to have some lunch, and then I think I'm going to come back and play some Dune for a while because I'm still obsessing over Dune, and I have gotten to a point where I'm now doing some stuff that's a little more interesting in Dune. So we're going to take a bit of a break. It's 1:30. I'm going to come back around 3 o'clock and ish. 3-ish, and we'll go from there. So thank you guys for joining me for this demo and like free game like experience. Hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I will see you guys real soon. We're gonna do some Dune, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay crazy, everybody.